A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development at the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, CHOGM, held in Samoa, leaders from 56 countries have come together to address the historical injustices of the transatlantic slave trade and the potential for reparations. This summit, which took place over the course of a week, has seen discussions centered not only on the legacy of slavery, but also on pressing global issues such as climate change. The leaders collectively expressed that the time has come for a meaningful, truthful, and respectful conversation regarding reparatory justice for the enduring effects of slavery and colonialism. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, whose government has historically resisted calls for financial reparations, emphasized during the summit that discussions were not focused on monetary compensation. Instead, he suggested a broader approach to reparatory justice, which includes symbolic gestures and practical assistance. However, the reluctance of the UK to commit to financial reparations has left some leaders from Caribbean and African nations feeling frustrated, as they argue that former colonial powers should assist those nations still suffering the consequences of colonialism. The final communiqué from CHOGM highlighted the shared historical experiences of Commonwealth nations, particularly concerning the impacts of slavery, indigenous dispossession, and indentureship. It underscored the need for a collective effort to address these historical wrongs and to forge a future based on equity. Patricia Scotland, the outgoing Secretary-General of the Commonwealth, remarked that the organization would adopt a similar approach to past difficult conversations, such as those surrounding apartheid in South Africa, though she did not specify how these discussions would be facilitated. The summit also addressed the urgent need for action on climate change, with leaders calling for a transition away from fossil fuels and a commitment to achieving global net zero emissions by 2050. They highlighted the necessity for developed nations to provide at least $100 billion annually to help developing countries withstand the impacts of climate change. Additionally, the Commonwealth leaders endorsed a new oceans declaration aimed at expanding marine protected areas and reducing pollution in oceans and waterways. The discussions surrounding reparations have been ongoing, with many leaders advocating for a real dialogue about addressing historical injustices. Bahamas Prime Minister Philip Davis articulated the need for a serious conversation about how to rectify these wrongs, emphasizing that the horrors of slavery have left deep generational wounds in communities across the Commonwealth. While the UK government has expressed remorse for slavery in general terms, it has consistently avoided any commitments to financial reparations. Starmer reiterated that the discussions had not centered on money, attempting to maintain a united front among Commonwealth nations. However, the final communiqué was seen as more vague and legalistic than some leaders had hoped, reflecting the complex and sensitive nature of these discussions. The summit concluded with a call for continued dialogue on reparatory justice, opening the door for future conversations about how to address the legacy of colonialism. Experts believe that this commitment could lead to a historic process of reconciliation and healing within the Commonwealth. As the world grapples with the enduring effects of slavery and colonialism, the outcome of this summit may play a crucial role in shaping the future relationship between former colonial powers and the nations they once ruled. The leaders have left Samoa with a renewed sense of purpose, emphasizing the importance of equity and justice in moving forward together. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.